There was a time when Tulsa, Oklahoma had one of the most prosperous black communities in America. They called it Black Wall Street, and then, in less than 24 hours, it was destroyed. Hundreds dead, thousands displaced, entire blocks turned to ash. So why didn't you learn this in school? Let's rewind. In the early 1900s, Tulsa's Greenwood district was booming. Thanks to land, oil, and entrepreneurial hustle, black families built a self-sustaining economy. Doctors, lawyers, grocers, tailors, entire blocks owned and operated by black residents. It was a miracle of resilience in a time of segregation and systemic racism. By 1921, Greenwood was home to over 10,000 people and dozens of successful businesses. They called it Black Wall Street for a reason. On May 31, 1921, a young black shoe shiner named Dick Rowland entered an elevator. Inside was a white female elevator operator named Sarah Page. What happened next? We may never know, but a scream was heard. Rowland ran, and within hours, rumors of an attempted assault swept the city. By that afternoon, Rowland was arrested. The next morning's headline: Nabbed Negro for attacking girl in elevator. Fearing a lynching, black residents marched to the courthouse to protect Rowland. They were met by white mobs already forming outside. Tensions exploded. A shot rang out. Chaos followed. Over the next 24 hours, white mobs looted and burned Greenwood to the ground. Planes, yes, planes, dropped firebombs from above. People were gunned down in the streets. Homes and businesses torched. Survivors fled or were detained in camps. An entire community erased. The official death toll said 36, but historians estimate it was closer to 300. No one was ever charged. Insurance companies refused to pay claims, labeling the massacre a riot. Greenwood survivors received no restitution, no reparations, just silence. The story faded from headlines, textbooks, and classrooms. For decades, the Tulsa Massacre was buried, deliberately. In the 1990s, survivors began speaking out. The state of Oklahoma formed a commission to investigate the massacre. Mass graves were discovered. First-hand accounts validated what had long been denied. In 2021, on the 100th anniversary, the massacre was formally acknowledged on the national stage. President Biden became the first U.S. president to visit the site. But still, no formal reparations. The effects of Tulsa didn't end in 1921. Greenwood's destruction meant the loss of millions in black wealth and opportunity. Families never recovered. Generations grew up without the foundation of home ownership, business ownership, or generational wealth. And it wasn't just Tulsa. It was part of a pattern: redlining, displacement, and denial. The Tulsa Massacre was real. It was erased, and now it must be remembered. Like, share, and subscribe if you believe in telling the truth. No matter how long it's been buried.